If you're a solo artist and you're holding back from releasing new music, in this video I'm going to explain exactly why and why right now is the best time for you to release that new song. Let me tell you the mistakes that are causing you to hold back from releasing new music. You're afraid and you only think in terms of the worst case scenario. You feel that it's not the right time to release your music. And you feel that a track isn't done yet, in which case you should go back and look at my last video on how to finish more music. The link for that is below. So here's the consequences for those mistakes. 1. You're making little to no progress by not releasing music. 2. You keep going back to tweak these little parts instead of finishing them. 3. You keep second guessing yourself. And 4. You're paralyzed by the song that you have in front of you and it keeps you from ever putting it out. So to fix all this, I'm going to give you 3 realizations that you need to make to help you feel comfortable putting your music out now. There's so many benefits to this, and one is that you're going to start to feel like a commercial musician once you start commercializing and releasing your music. It's hard to get that kind of feeling until you actually go and try to do it yourself. And also, you're going to start to feel more comfortable releasing music, meaning that you're going to want to release more. It's going to feel more natural to you, and it's going to be like a treadmill that you hopped on and you just want to keep going on, which means that you're going to start to attract more streams, you're going to start to attract more fans, and you're going to get better at releasing music. So 3 realizations. Number 1, rejection can be a good thing. If you're never rejected, you're leaving possibilities on the table, and you're likely not testing all of the possibilities that are out there. Fail, learn why, and move on to greater things. You see,
Is there something else I can help with?
thanks, Siri. You see, a lack of failure won't teach you much of anything. It's part of the learning process, and if you're never failing at least a little bit, then you likely aren't pushing the boundaries by trying new things in your music, which could mean you may not be evolving. An example of this would be adding a new instrument to your repertoire or maybe trying a new song in a new genre. You know, if you never try it, then you'll never know if maybe a stylistic change could be what you actually need to help fuel your creativity even farther. Let me put a note on this by saying that you can and you will learn from success as well. It's incredibly important to learn from those successes as well and not just rest on your laurels by a track that landed on a playlist or got a bunch of good streams or something like that. But I think it's important to fail a little bit too, as failing will show you that you're testing your limits and your abilities, which means you're probably progressing and pushing yourself to be better. One of my professors in college always said that people will talk about you if you're really good, if you're really bad, but they probably won't talk about you if you're just okay. 2, there will never be a perfect time. I know you've heard this all the time. You know, we have the same 24 hours in a day like everyone else. It's a similar mindset to getting started going to a gym, actually. You know, it never feels right. It never feels like you have time in your schedule to go to the gym. You have to move your schedule around to get into the gym. And there's an opportunity cost there too. You know, you miss out on sleeping in to get the chance to get fit and healthy. So there's always a trade-off. You know you're not going to get a 6-pack by sleeping in. And it's the same thing with music. It's hard for you to become a commercial musician without releasing your music and putting yourself out there, because how else are people going to hear it? And also, along with the gym analogy, you know, a benefit of getting comfortable with releasing music is that it's going to become more familiar and natural to do time and time again. There's a level of automaticity, I think that's how you say it, that comes with releasing music, and it's going to feel more familiar and it's going to be like a habit. You're going to want to release more music. So the more you do it, the easier it will get. 3, finally, let me ask you a question. Would you really want to be liked by everyone? A common thing in the world of marketing is that if you appeal to everybody, then you appeal to nobody. So in marketing, this can refer to an ad where an ad is bland and mediocre and it results in no action being taken, no clicks being clicked, no products being purchased, no real targeting going on there. So the question is, do you want your music to appeal to every living generation, every culture and subculture, every sync licensing agency, every playlist? I think that would be impossible, and I think you should take pride in the fact that people are going to have an opinion towards your music. It means you're doing something that's worth talking about. All in all, now is the best time to release your music. Not in 2 weeks, not when you make some more money. Release it. It doesn't take much to release music these days, and you know that. I'm sure you know that. You know, DistroKid, all the other platforms that are out there that allow you to record right on your phone and release it straight to Spotify, you can get music out there. And I really encourage you to do so, because the sooner you put it out, the sooner you're going to get feedback and it's going to help you become a better musician. If you're working on your music and you need professional production, go go check out my website and learn more about how I can help you get your music sounding like what's on the charts today so you can feel more confident about your music and release it to the world quicker. I think that's all I have today. I really hope this gives you some confidence in getting those tracks out there. And I want to hear what you have to say about getting your music out there. Let me know in the comments what you think about what I said, and if you have anything else to add about why now is the best time to release your music. Thanks so much for staying this long. I really appreciate it. Go check out all my links down below, and I hope you have a great day.